Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Alright. Who wants to play Send Me Challenges? Athenian, I won't leave now. Alright, Brilliantor. Great. How are you, brother? I started a little bit late. I couldn't just join a little bit earlier, okay? I'm not seeing your chess edits. I think you aren't applying that. Don't worry about that. Brilliantor, everything is okay. Do you want to play? What if d4 I could play there? Alright, let's kick the knight if g5. I don't know, I will bring it very bad square. The bishop is just defending all this. Bishop's blocked here. This pawn push should be very aggressive, but then I'm letting my king be on that center. Actually, I'm gonna push this. Ուշացրի ախպեր ջան, դալյոր։ Գործ է ունի, չէի կարա էլի վրաս սկսեմ։ Դե համար ուշացա մի քիչ։ Alright, I think another knight I could defend like that, okay? Which I missed here. Alright. Knight f6 is coming. Queen trades and take the pawn on e4. Brilliant or some short videos I just gained. If you see in my account, just like 2000 maximum in my 5 or 6 videos. But then I gained like 30,000 viewers. So that's okay. If you want to continue, there is no problem. Alright, we have this open H file. My opponent up to central pawn send, which means his center is great here. Հա? Հա դե միացրած թողել էի, բայց գնացել էի, էլի։ Alright, Brilliantor, see and say about that. Probably he needed to bring the bishop back to just keep this diagonal guarded. Just he didn't. I have really great diagonal here. Okay, checks are coming. Bringing me bad situation, but I think still I can handle. King back, bishop check. That should be made. Alright, can I bring my king somehow to safety? That's a little bit trickier than I expected. Okay, Brilliantor, see everything okay. I can't escape my king from kingside. A8C. Thank you, bro. Yeah, great achievement. Thank you for that. Brilliantor, I think you please check my legs how much I gained there. That's no problem, you know. What I do. Continue to make your shots, but be sure that's not going far from 20 seconds, okay? Very much people are not seeing when there's 20 seconds more, and that one video went viral for you, A8C. So I will recommend to make new videos like that. A little bit different, that should be okay, like when you made a video like I love you, they are putting heart and you are gaining 100,000 viewers, okay? I will recommend to do a video like that. Another short, okay? That was great actually. You gained so much followers from there. Alright, let's bring my kingside. I don't know, can I castle or not? If anyone wants to play, say about that to me, okay? Okay, let's bring knight back. Don't know, even bishop back. Yes, that's a little bit forcing for b straight, okay? Okay, now I can castle, but this g file is a little bit open, which I'm a little bit worried about. Yes, brilliant, how you said about that. Yes, not bad. Great one, actually. Alright. Let's see am I seeing me or not. Okay, Varspergadian wants to see my muscle. I will show that there is my muscle. Just I'm a wrestler who doesn't know I'm gonna say. Asa is love not hatred wasa. A risky move. Just I don't know, Toruk is open. But anyway, I think G3 can protect from anything else. Takes Queen B3. Okay, forget about that. My bishop won't be unprotected. Queen jump and even d5 just kick the knight from here. You know, some squares are protected from the knight and some other pieces. Alright, what about these pawn pushes? I think that can even work. d5 kick the knight before. Okay, let's see. Knight e7 we will force, okay? g3, which is protecting this g2 very well. And I can jump with the bishop, okay? Like bishop g2 will be offensive and actually defensive. Can be brilliant, or we are not sure. e5 wasn't the best because that's letting me to go e5 here. Take d6. Yes, I think I'm ruining his position here. Knight take, that's his only move, right? You know, d4 he will lose a pawn which he doesn't need because he will gain these two isolated pawns here. Okay, now pawn pushes to open this c file. The knight is pressured and okay, how can I continue this? What about I pin this and some, don't know, knight here? Still nothing works. Okay, bishop c6, I will try to attack on this file. Okay, on this diagonal, we need to protect and bring our bishop into the game. The bishop g2 just, I will defend from some sort of queen drop on h3 or, you know, some, everything should be here. But from g2, if I bring my knight back, my bishop should be great here. Just you see his weaknesses here. Alright, b6, that's can be the worst move he could play there. And I played Thank you, Brilliantor. E3 could be possible, and that should be the best move he could play, actually, which he missed. Alright, bishop back and a4, a5. He's taking, the rook is coming in his position. The rook c1. He has very weak knight squares, just... That's a question. Can I bring my queen on that? f3? Okay, pawn takes g3, queen f3. I don't think I need this pawn on g3. How can you defend from that mate, okay? From a8 that won't be mate, but actually should be tricky one if I force him to bring his king on that d5. So now from b7 mate, bishop c8. Is bishop c8 only movable or some? Okay. Alright, we are gaining so much likes. Yes, probably brilliant, or we can't guess. Thank you anyone for likes. Just 23 deaths, I don't think so much. You can. Its support position isn't that bad, you know. So I'm trying to break his position, which somehow being a little bit difficult. Okay, he will mate. If I take the pawn, it would mate in one move. Okay, this microphone is literally me. This phone is 20 trades. Okay, I think I'm having passed pawn. He missed and passed on. Why I wouldn't take and pass on? Okay, he moved from h6, okay. Just I did this in last second, but this happened. Alright, we need nothing. Still we will play, okay? Right, another game we have. Rapid one. Scandinavian let's play. Because even knight f6, okay? c4 is a mistake as white don't play that. In signal, I don't know, that probably can be dependent from computer or internet. Great to open the C file, but open E file can be great for him actually. So bishop is coming. He's pressuring so much, I think he's only way that he's not rated just more than house, and that can be his defense isn't that great, you know. Alright, let's bring the bishop so we can move the dark square bishop and make some threats, okay? Now we can't. We can't because queen takes and mate if bishop from c8, okay? Մի միլիոն է հասել, լավ է, ես որպես լեմ եկալ հազարերը, թե շատ շուտ էի նայում։ Շատ չել նայեմ, պրոստը հետաքրքիր է ինչքան կավակի, պրոստը լավ վիդեոներ կար, լավ է այդքան չի գցնեն 24 ժամ նավի վրա, թե ինչ այդ վիդեոներն է իրար շատ սիրում։ Այնա որ սկսես տենց վիդեոներ շատ չգցել չէի նայում։ That won't work. Okay, he's up a pawn, but I'm gonna queen to e5. The knight is pressured and from h2 some mate threats. Okay, at least I will take the queen, I think. If knight e3. Yes, knight f3 to close this c file won't be bad actually, but he missed that. Brilliant or no problem. Yes, I will wait. Okay, another mate with the knight. Okay, brilliant, or I will wait for you. Ce? La ce îmi pese Tania Misanorescu, Chorsar. Yes, great mate from the night. Alright, let's play another one. Hello, Hassan. I am happy to see you again. I am fine, what about you? Do you want to play? We have Vaina Gambit that can be tricky. Actually, I played with him like 22 games, but I'm not remembering how it's gonna uh, play against this Vienna, okay? But it's very tricky actually for a rated player like him. So let's see. Okay, brilliant first. Don't be rude. Ah, suppress. Chorsada, she binds. You see? Okay, what he played? Okay, why knight back? What is this move doing? Alright. Like c4 or take the pawn. I don't know why sack the pawn, why he bring the knight back. Alright, let's take we are creating isolated pawn and things like this. Don't know, let's see. Alright, Hassan, no problem. For lessons or some other. Our school lessons, I'm gonna say I'm university, will start after 15 days. I'm so disappointed. Alright, actually I can't take, but I can fork. Yes, brilliant, or who will play? Կարգոմետին հետևորդների քանակով չի դա վիդեոների 1000 դիտումին միջինը կախված երկրի նայողներից կարա մի իր $3 կարգի եղնի։ Մենակ դիտումներից է կախված ու վիդեոների երկար, ոչ թե շորտերի։ Right, we took a pawn, I took a rook. Even if I bring the rook and trade or... Okay, I have crazy plan. Queen back to keep the rook guarded. So if d8 I will take, and because this will be fork, I will take exchange or even full rook here. That's why queen e8. So queen 8 I will take. He can take the rook because that's pinned. And with a queen I will take the queen. So queen is guarding the rook. If he takes my bishop, I will take his bishop with a check. I should be up a pawn and should be great. Վիդեոների քանակը։ Ինչքան դիտումներ ունի, ասենք ամեն վիդեոին կախված էր երկրից, որ 1000 հոգի Հայաստանից նայեն, մոտավոր $1 է աշխատելու, 1000 հոգի որ նայեն, ասենք Բրիտանիայից մի $8, շատ մեծ տարբերություն է, էլի։ Այս թե լավ կաշխատի։ Alright, my opponent trying to mate or some other tricky one. Yes, thank you, Hassan. For that, just I had a plan, hustle and pick that, you know, but for that nice move, you need to calculate, which my opponent didn't. Alright, he resigned. He wants very much. Is anyone wants to play or not? Brilliant, or where are you? Let's play another one until you will send, okay? This should be last one. Uh, can we go Sicilian? Rajis Vejayan. Hello, bro. Do you want to play? Smith Moral Gambit, alright. We don't need to take, which can be mistake actually. Հասկաց հայ ախպերս ինչ ես գրել, մի քիչ սենց ռուսերեն տարով հայընկելից լավ չեմ, ռոսակ չեմ է գրել, տենց ոնց որ հասկաց հայ։ The file is open, so let's bring how fast we can work, okay? I'm from Armenia. I'm speaking Armenian with my which, you know, and English with you all. I can even speak a little bit Russian, but my understanding about Russian is a little bit more than just speaking. I sent it you challenge. I didn't get Brilliantor. Okay, next one I will wait. Is this a mobile missed or not? Okay, that's taking with a check and I am I can't take the rook here. That's huge problem. This is gonna move, I will take the bishop. C3 will be hang. A great move, which I didn't think he will gonna see, but for sure he saw that. Knight b2 is all about to not blundering anything. Alright, how could I blunders? Like, I didn't think he was gonna blunder that. And he's gonna choose he will lose the rook or the knight. Okay, the knight. Equal position, but you know my king side isn't great defended. Just if I protect this g5, this diagonal for his queen, from his queen should be great. He can't take. Don't take it. He will get mate from g1, from e1 with back checkmate, okay? So the rook will come and g5 should be great one actually for me to attack on his position. Okay, probably he saw this. That's my chess comb hint. Who wants to play it? Can I pressure the rook and then knight rook g2 here? Or some queen f3 if I can just try to mate and pressure the rook. That's why queen is. That can be really tricky. Can have really great opportunities like this. Player's position. I think weird for him because you know this g pawn isn't here, but my defense is great. You know that's the difference. This diagonal was closed, this g file was closed, and he couldn't pressure here. Alright, queen d5 is great. I can't take with a queen, the rook is guarded, the queen is guarded, he should be up pawn, but rook g2. Okay, if king h1, I don't know. Yes, probably I should be up a pawn, but that game could be continued, but he blundered this mate. Alright, another one. Tuesday after 1 or 2 games I will play with other person, next one with you, okay? Where are you, Brilliantor? I didn't play with him a decade, I'm gonna say. I didn't cut your challenge. Was the only move. Yes, King H1 was the only move. He didn't play, he get made. Brilliantor, where are you? Bro, I haven't. Please send me one more time. I didn't see any challenge, and when I'm trying to send you that thing, I can't because Rotting Rage is different to send you challenge. So still we can't find our game here. Alright, I'm gonna play one fast game with Mini Magnus and then with you, okay? I don't know what's the problem. Knight f6, e5, knight back doesn't work. Alright, brilliant. I think your internet is a problem you couldn't send, or that, you can't send that doesn't come to me. I don't know. But, okay. c5 pressure. Like, b7 will be a little bit tricky one. This all diagonal is open. A very bad move actually. He could bring his bishop on f4, which should be great one, which, okay, his bishop is close. If he has some idea like before and try to destroy this structure, that actually won't be bad. But can he? That's the question. Alright, he's bringing really good queenside attack because, there is not. His pieces aren't doing anything. He needs to break these pawns to get some activity here. F4, they should be overextended within 15 moves. I think I can't because if within 15 moves just I need only 2 moves to mate, but there is no mating to bro. He did blunder. Just within 15 moves I can take exchange from here. Okay, the bishop was hanged, the rook was pressured here. I think we can say that can be like winning. The knight is pressured, bishop e4 I would like to play, but the rook was hanged. Alright. And knight e2 check is perfect because he could take some attacking idea from c1. And that's so. I'm up 12 points mark here, I'm gonna take the pawn. As a and queen couldn't defend. I do some discover here. Alright, let's try to mate. Already I can take the queen, but knight h4, king f1, check, king e2, mate a brilliancy for no reason. Yes, we can call it great brilliancy. How many moves I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think mate from 6 moves. Here, check, rook is coming. Mate? Alright. Now I said I saw the mate before 5 or 6 moves ago, which called calculation. Very much I was gonna say take the queen. Thank you, Hassan. My microphone is just killing me. That depends from the internet, which is just going too far. One grandmaster said that if you are seeing nice move, try to find the best. So I'm following for that rule, and everything is being okay there. The bishop is pressured. Sneaky check. The knight is going to lose. Alright, that's why you doesn't need some overextended position to just hanging something. That's already 8 move. Hassan, I will try to win him within 15 moves. Within 15 moves, how you say it, okay? Alright, Hassan, I will wait for you. I think I'm doing yours, how you say that, mate, within 15 moves here. I don't know if bishop takes or queen takes. He missed that for sure. Bring the knight. Okay, this square is still closed and I can check. And like bishop f4 and check, okay? To prevent from his king to going that king side. Sorry, queen side. The king side is already destroyed. Check, bishop bring. Don't know, let's see. This is closed, he's closing d5 for me. And bring the knight won't work. I think first one castle. Just castle for not blunder any sort of, you know, my positions are very overextended. Do not blunder any sort of checks and lose anything. I can take. Rook is saying I know. Why he hanged so bad here? Bishop can take. Yes, bishop for him is the great defender. Just if this bishop weren't, I would mate with bishop e6, bishop e5, yes? If not, at least I will take the queen. Queen, bishop f6 to kick the queen, which is protecting the bishop. I will take the bishop, okay? trade. Alright, let's trade. I didn't think I needed to go back. The best move in this position. Okay, he played it. Just king bait, he should be made into there. I pinned my chess comp, so who wants to play, find me there. Send me challenge, okay? You don't have to find me on chess.com, that's a link. Last pawn, we need only 3 squares to make a new one. King bait, mate into welcome. But if not, that's... Okay, I think any move shouldn't be possible there. Alright, I think this game was deserved, like... Alright, let's play another one. Can we get 1600 or not? A little bit far, but I will try. Don't know why that's getting hard. And like f4 is a move actually, which, you know, f5 is blocking the bishop. e5 is destroying the center. Alright. Can take, but am I need that or not? Alright, he's gonna destroy my pawn structure. But like f6 is really close. f6 pawn takes, I will destroy pawn structure. Bishop takes. Okay, we will see. Bishop h4. The first take actually won't be bad. I would like some f6 move, but now I think that's not giving me anything. Not queen is pressuring, but after it probably bishop b2. Just try to submit from g7. This is coming, okay? Take from c2, he will fork here. This take isn't working. Isn't working. Okay, why I can't protect against that? Why is this being so hard? f6. Takes. Okay, b3 for bishop b2. f6 will be, I think, only move to guard from g7 mate. And f6 is defending his position from mate. If that weren't, I would sack even one of these rooks here. Okay, let's temporarily go queen back. Okay, f5 is gonna lose that. Why no move is working here? Takes rook g3, he can take the rook. Okay, see, I sacrificed the pawn, but actually I'm gonna bring really much pressure, really much tempo here. f6 is coming. You know that's a mate, you need to guard that. Take. Okay, that's defending, okay? What about push another pawn? So, you know, if g6 I will take and even sacrifice material. Bishop d2, he take the rook, I take. Alright, let's sacrifice the rook. His front check is guarded. He's taking and trading. Bishop c3, he's moving his queen and making from g7. He can even sack the rook from e1 check, just to keep this position alive here. That's going to be mate. If even like queen protect from h6, so if queen takes, I will be down a rook, okay? But if queen h6, I will take with a bishop, so like queen escapes bishop back and from g7 will be made. Alright, that was with a sacrificing a rook. And because for this you need to be sure opponent can't make some checks in your position. Because if he brings his queen safety, then he could protect his position, okay? So I will have trouble about that. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm down 6 points Michael, but I'm gonna mate after 4-3 moves. Okay, my opponent is connected without reason. There is just no rescue from him. I think with a sacked rook just for keep a little bit alive his position. But anyway, my bishop will come back on that seat here, okay? That's why I sacrificed the rook. Alright, the link below. Click it and play with me. Alright, only 3 games we will get at 1600. Bring my rating back. Vienna, okay? Alright, he's playing actually great opening, so f takes c5 could be mistake, you know? Takes. Okay, let's take e5. His queen is really great actually. Even queen back can work, you know, and taking his bishop is going active without losing a move. But you know, very great position. He has really great bishops actually. But I'm gonna have that too. You know the reason? Because we didn't close with pawns, we just traded that central pawns here. So bishop b2 is coming. Some like c4, d5 even, just create this pawn structure won't be bad. We're trying to work on king side. I would like to see our queen side blocked here. Pues eso es ahora porcinem enasta linka. Jankamic linkovka smetneses erkevenka. Tati. Puhavan. Okay, we can't play b3 right now. I would like to do, but anyway. In these positions, I would like to take with a pawn, but because I don't think I need to just bring my pawns in a bad squares like that, knight takes, okay? He's trading the bishop, which is actually a great move for me. I like that move from him. You know, he's making isolated pawn, but that's fast pawn. Like my opponent. That can be really hard because his other pieces aren't active. Yes, my pieces aren't active too much, but I can handle that. Duelo press. Alright, he has only 2 moves. b5 is losing bishop immediately. a4, b3 is losing after second move here. Alright, great move. You see? Okay, not great, sorry. Take the bishop, take b7, rook b8 won't work. He's losing the exchange. I'm having passed pawn. So he's gonna lose exchange here. You know, rook against bishop, bishop against rook is a lot of easier than rook against knight if you aren't in a time pressure. I can go b8 and take a exchange from here. Here's take b2 and force. Okay, sorry, my voice disconnected. No, brother, I'm from Armenia. That's Armenian flag. Where are you from? All right. My Russian opponent disconnected. We know the reason, but he could resign in this position. If you don't want to continue, just resign, please. Don't quit the game. Take challenge as uğraşkın. Right. Okay, my microphone is killing me. Alright, who wants to play? That's the link. Find me there and send me challenge. Papua New Guinea, okay? I know that country. You know that's have abroad with it Indonesia, okay? I know that. Are you in Asia or in Australia continent? Asian or Australian only? I don't remember that. This is coming. Bishop d6 have this diagonal, okay? d5 can't lose. Even some moves that even the knight weren't defend could take and the castle check and take the knight. So always follow for these things here. He was trying to take the knight and then d5, but let's protect this. Actually cut this e5 some from rook e1 and some other. Alright, not bad, just you need to see your pieces or all active in the center. Then you can bring the rooks and the queen in active position. And then have some plans which actually will help you to win this. You know, can he suck or not? I think he will do that. Can be tricky one, but I don't know I will win or not. I would like to move the queen. Not queen b6 actually, b2, d4 will be pressured, but okay, to not blunder any sort of kingside trouble, let's do this. The knight is great actually, which is defending his kingside h7, which is his let's for bishop is actually hitting there. I would like to keep that knight, but he took. Right, queen b6 is coming. 7 rook takes. Just context, the idea should be some c5 ideas. Alright, I'm gonna double the rooks on that c5 here. Let's take because you know rook back I could go, but the knight should be tricky here. That's why I didn't. Let's calculate. He can't take d5, okay? I was trying some mates which is actually isn't happening. Here knight takes, rook takes. A great plan actually if it's working. If he takes the pawn, I can take because d4 should be guarded. Knight takes, I'm gonna suck the queen on b6. Try to tap on his queen. He takes and take, okay? His knight is going to be hanged on b6 if he takes the queen. And b2 is gonna lose here. Some other pieces are protected. I should be up how many? One pawn probably. Yes, he needs to guard that first. This is only move which is saving the knight, but yes, because b2 should be defended. I would like some b5. b5 rook takes, I will pin. Rook back. I don't know, still he can protect his position, but I'm getting this second rank, which is actually more important than just only a pawn. Because if I bring another rook on d2, just all these pawns he can't protect. No, should be very hard. Actually, if he pushes that for some protecting ideas, can be even made threat. Okay, a2 is hanged right now. a2 f2 is hanged. Rook b7 is coming. Let's be sure we are not getting back checkmate. We are take with a check, right? Right, king h1, I will just... I would like to check and with pin take this. Now that's won't work. I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna king g3 and try to this pin. If it weren't even bishop d5 should be made. He isn't protecting from this mate, his time was very low actually. That can be why. Alright, thank you for joining my stream. So goodbye everyone, I will see you tomorrow.